Hey everybody, welcome back to A Brief on Grief. So today, oh, my computer, I think it's still working. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about a really important loss. They're all important. I'm really the inspiration behind this series is to speak about and bring awareness and normalize some of the very prevalent losses, emotional losses that we experience as humans, right? Those ones that are not recognized, right? That go beyond death and divorce, right? So the emotional losses, losses of safety, losses of health, losses of connection, losses of trust, losses of hopes, dreams, and expectations. So those are the ones that are some of the ones that we don't speak about and are not recognized in our society. And when there's something that's not recognized in our society, there's a lot of shame and judgment that we can add to ourselves when we're experiencing the emotions, the very emotions of grief, and we don't really understand why. So, but I've been on a crazy, amazing journey that of realizing that when I recognize that I'm experiencing a loss and I recognize the emotions that I'm experiencing as probably part of grief of that loss, it's been the most powerful tool of self-compassion and self-love that has transformed my life, which is why I'm here. So on this topic, one of these losses is losses of health. So losses of health, it's big because a loss of health not only is a loss of health, it impacts so many different areas of your life, what I call like the loss echo. So losses of health, so if something physically happens with your body, so it's a change, right? A loss is any change, a change or end in something. So if something changes in your body, so like a physical health condition, or you injure your body, or you end up in the hospital with like a stroke or something, all of those are losses of health. And those can impact your life, right? They can impact your ability to work. So it can lead to a loss of finance, and that could be a loss of safety too, depending on how much it impacts your financial well-being. It can lead to changes in your mobility and your ability to be independent and move around, which can impact your ability to connect with people that you care about as well. So there's losses of connection there. Losses of health also can lead to losses of trust in your body and losses of trust in yourself. Maybe you had a condition that's gone on for a long time and you've tried different avenues of healing and you haven't been able to help yourself. Then it's like you start to feel bad kind of about your body, and you don't know, you start to wonder, like, how long is it always gonna be unhealthy like this, or how long is this condition gonna last? And then you start to be kind of hard and judge yourself for not being able to maybe heal yourself or find something that makes you feel better. So that can be, again, so losses of connection and trust in yourself. And it goes on and on and on. So, and I speak from personal experience. Like this topic has been brewing a lot in me, a lot of inspiration and energy in me the last couple weeks. And I knew I wanted to speak about it more. So my first was to talk about it today on this video. But I also got the idea that I want to organize a small kind of discussion group to talk about different people's experiences with losses of health. Because although our experiences could be a bit different on what we're experiencing and maybe what's causing it, what the similarities is and where the connection and the power is that we realize the emotions that we're experiencing from these losses of health and the additional losses it may cause are very similar. And that's where we connect with each other, right? That's the power of connection. That's the power of common humanity, when we realize we're not dealing with this on our own, and that there's not something wrong with us because something is going wrong in our bodies. We're not failing life. Everybody is experiencing certain situations like this, right? Like so many people, loss of health. I would bet, even though I don't have the research on it, that like everybody experiences a change in their health during their lifetime. This is one of the prominent losses and the experiences, I think, and sources of grief with aging, is because your body changes as we age, right? And then that impacts the different things that we can do, right? So that's a whole other topic to talk about aging, but I think losses of health is one of the very paramount, very upfront losses in aging. So I could talk about this topic on and on and on, but you will see a discussion group
with a bunch of people sharing and connecting around their losses of health coming up very soon on the series. So until then, and until next episode, see ya.